I can pray anywhere, any time of day. I can always talk to you, and you will hear me. You'll
Hey Superstars, it's so good to see you here at church. We're going to have so much fun today. In just a little bit, we're going to use our star stickers and our coloring page to help us tell the Bible story. And today's true Bible story is going to teach us that God helps me be brave. That's our big idea for the day. Let's say it together. God helps me be brave. It's true. In fact, that reminds me of today's Bible verse. Let me teach it to you. So do not be afraid. I am with you. Isaiah 41:10. Let's do it again. So do not be afraid. I am with you. Isaiah 41:10. Those are God's words to us because He's with us when we're scared. Uh-oh, take a look at Topher the gopher. He's very scared. Topher is scared because he heard some thunder. What do you think we could tell Topher to help him be brave? Well, I have something we could tell Topher. We could tell him, God is with you. On the count of 3, let's tell Topher, God is with you. 1, 2, 3. God is with you. Oh, it worked. Topher isn't scared anymore. You know what? That reminds me of today's true Bible story. In today's story, something scary happens to 2 men. One of them feels afraid, but the other one stays brave. If you're ready to hear that story, give me 2 big thumbs up. And make sure you have your coloring page and your star stickers.
In the Bible, there was a mean king who didn't like the Israelites. The mean king would try to catch the Israelites. He would set a trap with his army and say, I'm going to get you. But God didn't want the mean king to get his people. Every time the mean king set a trap, God told a prophet named Elisha about it. Can you find Elisha in our Bible story picture? He's holding a walking stick. When you find Elisha, put a star on him. Can you stand up and pretend to be Elisha and the Israelites? God would tell Elisha, the mean king and his army are to the right. Then Elisha and the Israelites would tiptoe to the left. Then God would tell Elisha, the mean king and his army are to the left. Then Elisha and the Israelites would tiptoe to the right. After a while, the mean king got very mad. Can you find the soldiers in our Bible story picture? Put a star on one of them. The mean king said to his soldiers, which one of you is a spy? Someone keeps telling the Israelites where my traps are. One of the king's soldiers said, it's not us, your majesty. It's the prophet named Elisha. God tells him everything you say, even if you whisper it in your bedroom. The mean king said, go find Elisha and bring him to me. Let's pretend to look for Elisha together. The king's men looked for Elisha this way, and they looked that way. The king's men looked high, and they looked low. Finally, they found Elisha, surrendered him with their big army, but Elisha was very brave. Elisha also had a servant with him, but the servant didn't feel brave. He was very scared of the king's army. Can you find the scared servant in our Bible story picture? Put a star on him. When Elisha saw that his servant was scared, he prayed to God and said, make my servant so he can see what I see. Suddenly the servant saw why Elisha wasn't afraid. There was an army of God's fiery angels all around them. Can you find the angels in our Bible story picture? Put a star on one of them. God sent the angels to protect Elisha and his servant. That day, Elisha's servant realized that God was with him. He wasn't scared anymore. And with the help of God, the mean king's army was defeated.
In our story for today, something really scary happened to Elisha and his servant. The mean king sent his army to catch them. At first, the servant was afraid, but not Elisha. Elisha knew that God was with him. God helped Elisha be brave, and he can help us be brave too. I have an idea. We're going to think of things that make us feel scared. After each answer, we can strike a brave pose like this and shout, "God helps me be brave." A thunderstorm. God helps me be brave. Being away from mom and dad. God helps me be brave. Trying something new. God helps me be brave. When you're little, there are a lot of things that can make you feel scared. But when you're scared, you can remember that you're not alone. God is with you. When you're scared, you can pray to God just like Elisha did. You can tell God about what's making you afraid, and God can help you be brave. Hey, that's our big idea for today. Let's go find Topher. Topher's sleeping. Let's wake him up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Topher. What should we do? Remember, God helps us be brave. God helps us be brave. Oh, that is a big idea. Thank you, kids. Bye-bye. Bye, Topher. Let's say a prayer together and ask God to help us be brave when we're scared. Fold your hands and bow your heads. Dear God, thank you for always being with us. We are never alone. Please help us to be brave when we're scared. Amen. Thanks for joining us at church today, kids. We'll see you next week.